drive. The dawn got a stranger, yeah, there's no one harder. Been putting work like a Mexican grandfather. And a rifle from my chest to remind me how I got here. Shedding in my belt as I talk these words of wisdom. Collected, close range, like a pistol, I don't miss two. So on the one, you get tapped on your head like this was ducked up news. I'm turning cool like Johnny Bravo. I'm feeling cool like Johnny Bravo. I'm feeling cool like Johnny Bravo. Yeah, Johnny Bravo.
Sure reminds me of summertime, bro.
Cool like Johnny Bravo. I'm feeling cool like Johnny Bravo. I'm feeling
What's the record?
Like Johnny Bravo. Johnny
So
Bravo.
a little history to that record.
Cool like
I had the instrumental for maybe about like 5 years, and I was just sitting. I had it in the vault, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't hear the right artist on the record. I had sent it out to a couple artists. One of them sent a verse back, and I just didn't feel like it was the one, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, my bad, I left my beard right here. So I waited, and when I made it out here at a show out Saturday from Vinny Cruz, shout out to Vinny Cruz, I saw this dude perform, Lucci Bang Bang from Beloit, Wisconsin. He performed, and as soon as I heard his voice and I saw his energy, I was like, oh shit, I think this is the artist I've been waiting to hear on this record. So right after that performance, I got his information, then I kept in contact with him. And this record, we just recorded it maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The production's good too.
Yeah, it sounds clean.
Yeah. There's still a couple edits I need to make, and then after that it's gonna be on to going to mastering. You know what I'm saying? And then I plan to release it. I think sometime in April I'm gonna film the music video. So you guys are definitely invited. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come out, definitely.
We'll provide the smoke.
Yeah. We're gonna have I believe it's gonna be, I don't know, maybe a 1 day or a 2 day shoot, but we're gonna be in Wisconsin for some shots. And then I saw like a mural piece where there's like a black and brown fist.
Yep.
You
Yep,
know
I know
what
where
I'm
that's at. Yep, actually.
And
That's We Are Fatherless that did that.
there's a part in the record where I say black and brown unity. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that piece, I was like, oh shit, this would be a perfect shot.
For that,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we're gonna catch a shot up right there. I got some guys that are gonna provide the cars. So
Oh, yeah.
hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a dope,
Yeah, that's
dope time.
what's up.
And if I could get legit black and brown to show up at the video shoot, that'll be even better, you know what I'm saying?
No, for
I mean, of course, anyone else and everyone else, like everyone, all whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the point is that to bring people together, you know what I'm saying? And all
Absolutely.
the people that I've collabed with too, like I've been invited, I'm telling them like, yo, when I do the shoot, I'm gonna invite you because hopefully you can come through, and then we can kind of show some type of unity on some, you know?
No, for sure.
Yeah, so check it out, y'all. It's the Kid Stranger up in Imperio Records on Imperio TV, and this is where hip hop has no borders. Tonight's guest, Chris Geebus Artwork. You know what I'm saying? Boston Buds.
Hold up.
You know what I'm saying? Boston Buds.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, man, it's on. As y'all can see, it's all the way up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, go ahead, introduce yourselves. You know what I'm saying?
I'm Justin. I'm my buddy Jorge with me. We run Boston's Buds. We're a CBD hemp company. We also offer CBG products as well. We try to mess around with all the beneficial cannabinoids with the plant. And everything we grow is homegrown. All of our products, we do most of them ourselves. You know, we're just trying to provide that farm to table experience for people to have safe, medicine as a lot of people consider it.
Yeah, no, definitely. There's always the good side and the bad side to things, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, how many overdoses is there, you know, on paper, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know.
No, most of the worst that's gonna happen is if you might get a little anxiety from smoking too much.
Right.
But that's where we come in. You know, we offer CBG products with it, which actually, when you smoke them, it brings you down.
Okay.
So it helps calm you down, bring you back to Mother Earth here.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So, talk to us a little bit about the event on March 29th.
Yeah.
You know, the 2025 Green Out Sesh. You know, what can the people expect the night?
Is a lot of smoke. A lot of smoke on the 29th. Yeah, we've got a lot of really cool vendors coming through. A lot of them from the city. We've got some local vendors as well. The Glass Station they're a pretty big company locally, so we're excited to have them.
Gas station, yeah.
And you know, we're trying to get a lot of business with Sizzlin' Susie's.
Yeah.
She's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sizzlin' Susie's, best
Slam
burgers
burgers.
around.
Hell
Jorge's gonna have his tamale company there.
Yeah.
Angie.
Angie's
Angie's
Tamales.
Tamales. Oh, hold on, you're Angie's Tamales?
Well, it's my mother's business, but yeah, we do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
fine. I seen the like the name.
Yeah. Yeah,
flyers.
we participated in pretty much all the markets, festivals. I mean,
Nice.
we're out there. Like, we're one of the ones that are solid. We've been doing this for like 5 years now. So,
Oh,
and we're always in all the events, you know.
nice.
Yeah, that's actually how we met. Was
Yeah.
at events.
Oh, yeah?
You know, we were just chopping it up. I was like, bro, I need help.
Yeah.
He's like, I got you. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
been taking off ever since.
And let's give the people the address. The Green Out Sesh.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't have the street number, but it's at the McPherson here in Rockford.
Right.
So it's, we're gonna have lots of food vendors. We're gonna have art vendors, little crafts, 3D printed crafts and
Nice.
knickknacks. We got a company called Rat Patch is gonna be out there, which they make like wraps for your cones or blunts if you accidentally get a hole poked in it or something. Get a little stem that's poking out the side. You gotta patch it up. There's really cool niche companies like that are going to be out there that I feel like a lot of people in Rockford haven't really had exposure to.
Nice.
We've been doing a lot of events like this in the city and towards Chicago, and we just haven't seen anything like it out here. So we're bringing our crew from out there and trying to bring that vibe out here for the people of Rockford.
Nice.
Yeah, one of the things that, like, the last time I was here, remember we talked a little bit about events. And, a lot of them were very cookie cutter, if you will. Not necessarily in a bad way, just a lot of markets with not a lot to it. And what drew me in with, like, these guys and everything is we actually met by going to events and stuff as well, too. That's how we ended up meeting.
No.
But what drew me in is, like, that this event isn't going to be just a market. So, it's going to have, live performances, and it's going to have participation. There's going to be things to do. You can spend the day there doing all types of things. You don't have to just be like, all right, I'm out of money here. I don't see nothing I want to buy, so now I got to leave.
Yeah, we've got raffles, and I think we're going to be doing the raffle tickets for $1 a piece. Super cheap for people to get involved. And the contests are going to be free to enter. We're going to have at least 5 different competitions throughout the night with prizes involved.
Get the people involved.
Yeah.
Okay?
We'll have bong pongs. We have bong pongs set up. So for people to just play all night and just just
because
have
we're gonna
fun.
have a tournament towards the end of the night.
Yes.
So we'll give people a chance to practice, have fun.
No.
It's like the same concept as beer pong, but instead of drinking, you're gonna have to rip the bong.
Word. That sounds hella fun.
Yeah.
And that.
I was just gonna say, and we'll also have the VIP section as well, which that's gonna give people an open bar. So we have an open bar.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a free pre-roll comes with that, a free hot box session, $1 off tamales at Angie's Tamales, and access to seating, water, and snacks. So, and that's all for $20.
Damn. I'm up in there.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I'm saying? Oh yeah. And talk to us about it. We have +1 tonight.
Yeah, we got Buddy The Budtender here. the Buddy The Budtender tonight. He shout out to Chris here. He did a friggin' incredible job on this guy. We're gonna bring him along to all the events now from now on. He's gonna be serving up our freshest products on the tray there.
Fire. And care to leave a donation.
Put a little tip jar on there.
Show some love to Buddy the Budtender. Show some love to the homie. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely a fun one to do.
You get good luck if you drop $1 on him.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Make sure to put good vibes your way.
I'm sure a bud,
That's hella fire.
Oh yeah. I love that.
What's like the latest hip hop artist that you guys are listening to like these days?
Oh man, I can't stop listening to that new Redman. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, how yeah.
That Muddy Waters too is
yeah.
insane. It's so good.
I've been hearing reviews on it. I'm usually the one to wait a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A few months later on, and then I'll pick up on it. Just to kind of be like, let's see what all the hype's about.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
This one's definitely worth it, especially if you like that old school boom bap sound. He's doing what he's always done. He's Redman.
That's
Like
what I'm
it sounds
saying.
like Redman. It is Redman. Like
I feel like he's never lost his touch.
not at all. And his
Right?
skills are just fire, man. Like
Yeah.
he's lyrically ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he definitely knows. Right?
Yeah.
Who you listening to these days, bro?
Man,
Or
There's a
music in
specific-
general?
yeah, no, there's a specific song that I've been listening to lately. It's just kind of like in my playlist constantly. It's Carniar Tokyo off of that last Tribe Called Quest album. It had
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar in it,
Yeah.
and it came from just the hype, right? We all saw the halftime show and shit.
Yeah.
Fire, right?
Yeah.
So it like automatically just threw me back to that song for whatever reason. I could just hear the song in the background and shit. I got to listen to it, and I've been stuck on it.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's on repeat. The whole album, really. It's
Really?
Thank You For Your Time. We got it from here.
I
That's the
think,
name of the album.
yeah, I think that's another one that's also on the, that I gotta get to type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, me as also being someone that MCs, I actually don't even listen to rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even sure why. I'm not even sure if that's something common, that rappers do or don't do or whatever. But I typically don't even listen to rap. But if I did have to listen to someone, or if I came across someone, it'd probably be like Nas. Always the old school shit.
Right.
on the East Coast.
Yeah, that's always Jadakiss, Fabulous.
Yo, that new Woo is dropping too. So
Oh yeah, I just caught an interview of RZA on what was it, the Breakfast Club.
yo,
Yeah.
he came out and doing all types of stuff all of a sudden. He just I can't remember who it's with. He just started a super group with him and two other people that's you would never in a million years think that they would even be doing some stuff together with. It's I can't remember.
He's been pretty active though, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't believe some of you have 3 or 4 projects I want to say that are all getting ready to drop somewhere.
Yeah.
Involved in some way.
Yeah, I know. Also one of our videographer, Cuervo Films. Shout out to Cuervo Films. He just brought out Killer Priest to Mexico.
Oh hell
You know
yeah!
what I'm saying?
I saw that he had Nelman Guerrero open up for him
Yeah.
for that event, for that show.
Yeah, the homie Cuervo, he's the one that's filmed a couple of our videos. Music videos.
Nice, bro. That's dope.
I'll play them shits for you in a little bit. And he brought out Killer Priest. So that shit is a whole other. The hip hop scene in Mexico
Fire,
is on a whole other level.
fire.
It's
Hell yeah!
crazy,
It's aggressive, bro.
yeah, and they're really on that 90s boom bap.
Oh yeah!
If you want to relive what's the 90s type of thing, you go to one of those shows out there. All hip hop bands, crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that energy was hella dope. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking forward to the Green Out Sesh, man. Like,
Yeah, we got
it's
a
gonna-
bunch of lineup.
We got a couple rappers performing as well.
Yeah,
right?
we got
So,
shout out to Smokey the Bandit.
you know,
He's a big Chicago
Smokey the
artist. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, no, we're really excited to have him out at the event. We ran an event with him in Chicago. That's where we met him. And with King Louis. King Louis was there too. Shout out to King Louis.
shout out King Louis.
And,
Shout out to both of them that are
yeah.
performing. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, we gave King Louis one of the motherships there actually.
Yeah.
And Smokey the Bandit. They both tried those, so they're big fans. But yeah, no, we're excited. You're gonna be out there
I'm gonna be out
performing.
there,
Shout out.
Hey, I'm gonna be out there. Yeah, man. Honestly, like I'm hyped about it. I've been brainstorming the show. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the fact that I feel like it's gonna be like real hip hop. You know, a hip hop like I feel like the vibe is gonna be more to what I've been waiting for. I kind of want to say. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know if I really know how to express what I'm.
It's a different type of performance. Like it's for what you're into. I think just knowing like your East Coast roots and everything like that. Like there's a certain standard like that performers are held to much tighter. I feel like than they are necessarily out here in the Midwest. And not towards anybody. Everybody's got their own ways and their own means and degree. But what fits you. You know, and that's what I think. This will actually cater a little bit more to. And we got Chemistry coming out too. They're super dope. Both of them rap, but then one of them also sings, so they got some kind of crossover. Like it's like East Coast, but it's if you could bring Nate Dogg with.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
I caught the album. The album was dope too. Yeah, shout out to Chemistry too. You know what I'm saying? That album was fire.
We got Ty coming out. He's a local rapper too.
Yeah.
He just goes by Ty, TYY.
TYY.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
We met him out in Chicago, which was funny at that King Louis event.
Yeah.
He was performing out there, and he's like, "I'm from Rockford." We're like, "What?"
Yeah, I think it's gonna be dope energy. You know, I think to get on the stage, for me on a personal level, to perform to like new crowds. You know what I'm saying? I think it's definitely something that I've been anticipating. Yeah, I'll take it. Maybe. And I think it's gonna be dope, man. I plan to open up with Jay-Z's Dead President's instrumental.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let that shit rock, and I'm gonna kick a freestyle sign. I'm trying to open up like that. I feel from what I've been seeing with the energy.
I got some cats that are coming down too that they're I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it as well in Milwaukee. That they're real about their stuff. You know what I mean? So, like you two linked up with them too, so I wanted them to come down. I was telling them about you and your performance as well. They worked with Chemistry before. They worked with.
Yeah.
But I do believe they're coming down. If I find out for sure, I'll let you know. But,
yeah, man. Hell yeah. No, it's gonna be dope to connect with a lot of, not only like just a new crowd, but also like, with new peers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
for sure.
So that's to be able to do that, and not to say that didn't happen in New York, because obviously it did and it does. You know what I'm saying? But it's a different energy out here. It's a different. I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, everything is all new to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
So, but to get the respect, and to give the respect, and to get the respect right back for what, for what you guys do, and then for what I do, like, is dope that, there's a respect level and everyone's doing their thing and everyone's trying to, So definitely shout out to everyone grinding and trying to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone got dreams. Everyone's out here trying to get it. So definitely shout out to Joe. You know what I'm saying? Episode 25. We out here with Chris Geebus Artwork and Boston Buzz. Kicking in for episode 25 at Imperio TV. I'm a stranger, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even introduce myself in the beginning. But yeah, man, nah, I think it's hella dope, and you guys also got edibles, right?
Yeah, we do gummies. We work with Weta's Trippy Treats. She hooks it up with anything we want, really.
Yeah.
We can do anything custom.
Yeah.
But right now we got lemon pound cake cookies, which is what I gave you, and it's got a lemon Oreo drizzle on the top.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
His face, that was funny.
Yeah, she also makes us a dark chocolate caramel sea salt brownie as well. Yeah, those were my two requests. I was like, let me get both of those, and we'll chill with those for a minute. She made us like some Rice Krispie hearts for Valentine's Day, dipped in chocolate, like real good. Yeah, she goes crazy with it.
That's fine.
Shout out to Weta.
That's
Shout
fine.
out. We got 420 baby. She hooks it up with the chamoy. Yeah, we got the chamoy on all the drinks here. She hooked it up with the mango, watermelon, and the original.
I got one too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's fire.
Outside of that,
And my wife stole mine. I'm not even gonna lie. She took it right off my keys.
we'll get you more. We just got a fresh batch, so we got gummies too. We got the best gummies around, hands down.
Yeah.
Like and if you think differently, money back guarantee. Yeah, that's how confident we are.
Yeah, we're
all
gonna
of
have
our
to put a
products.
label on every like bag that says like, remember that this is not just candy, right? Like you gotta, it's so good you forget about it. You know, you just want to keep eating.
What is it that makes them so good?
So the lady who we have make it, she used to be in charge of like a big like bakery, and she does like desserts. That's her thing. So she used to apparently make desserts for thousands of people. And so we give her the product. She gives us the best gummies you've ever had in return. We're actually working with her to try to get these like ice cream cones, but they've got flavored chocolate in there that's infused. So it's like a Reese's cone, and it's just chocolate inside of a cone. Yeah.
And then we have ice cream too.
Oh yeah, and we've got High Sweets. Shout out to High Sweets. That's 420 baby's brother, and he makes all of our ice cream. So we make
From scratch.
Yeah, it's straight from scratch. Yeah. So Chris is a testament to it.
How was that, man? How was that experience?
Bro, okay, so one of the reasons why I also work with these guys too is because we went through the events.
Yeah.
And I am a 24/7 smoker
Yeah.
and ingester, and you name it, I'm fucking with it. If it comes to weed. And
Shout out to Chris Geebus.
all of the places I go everywhere. I've tried everything, from old school street level to, as soon as dispensaries hitting up, when dispensaries were popping up before it was legal here in Illinois.
Yeah.
It is so hard for me to find something that is consistent, that's normal, that like is giving me like what I'm looking for. Like, and these guys were the first guys that I found that everything they let me try it. Like if it did exactly what it was I wanted and what it was I was looking for. To the point where I was popping up at other events when they were around. Just like I would come into the event, just go up to them, get the stuff, and then I was out of there. Like I just came because they were there. So there's not a lot of places where that is that consistent, and this stuff actually does what it says. And especially with edibles, like a lot of times edibles, I can't mess with them, and they don't work. And these were these ice creams, like they say. I had dental work done recently, and that's what I'd probably be 20 pounds lighter if I didn't have them.
That's love, for real. I appreciate that.
That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, everything we put out. So the beginning of this company, when I first started getting into this plant and everything, it was from a very medicinal aspect. Like I had back surgery about 7 years ago. So my grandma, she's got rheumatoid arthritis and MS. So one of the first things I ever did was make a lotion, a pain relieving lotion. That worked for both of us.
Yeah.
So I was making lotions, capsules, edibles, like that's what I did. And that being said, like the lotions, I had to make sure, because when have you ever had a lotion off, anywhere that actually worked and actually took your pain away? It's real hard to find. We put anywhere from 500 to 2,000 milligrams in a small little jar, depending on the person's ailments. Like if they're really struggling,
What about back pain? Back pain, how much? How much milligrams you guys?
I mean, what kind of, you know what I mean? Usually I'll hook you up with 1,000 milligram sample and see how that does you.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, the best way I can describe it is that it tingles the pain away.
Yeah.
And like, the way that I knew that it was working was when my grandma came to me and she was like, yo, I've had this pain in my elbow for 7 years at least. Like, she put the lotion on it one time and it went away for good.
Wow.
Like, which tells me that it was an inflammation thing. She had some inflammation in her elbow that just needed to be taken out.
Yeah.
And then once that inflammation was gone, her elbow was better.
There
So
you go.
yeah, so everything, and that really sparked that mentality that everything we put out, it has to be quality. You know, we don't want people to try something and then come back, because what's that going to do? It's not going to produce any sort of repeat business, nothing like that. It's not helping anyone.
Yeah.
If we're going to do it, we want to be legit with it.
All right, no, definitely. I can tell. You know what I'm saying?
And I can attest that lotion too, because like doing murals and stuff like
Yeah.
my shoulders kill me at the end of the line from doing this and angle all day long.
Yeah.
And the first time the wife put it on my shoulders and stuff, like she thought I was messing around because I was like, no, it actually works. It's like it's working. She's like, you're fucking with me. I'm like, no, for real. Like it actually works.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's like feeling brand new after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we wanna start working with like massage companies and stuff like that, and get our lotion into those places. And we've been tossing around an idea. Jorge, you know talking about the tattoo box.
Yeah, so we are still on the drawing board for this concept, but it's a medicated roll-on / spray for tattooing. So it would be like a 2-part kit, and the first would be like a spray that would have like antibacterial properties to clean up the area, prepare you, but also be medicated so that it numbs anybody. And I mean, some people might not like it. Some people actually like the feeling, right? But some people might not want to feel it. So that might help them. You know what I mean? Prior to, and then the second part, the roll-on. We're working on either roll-on or gel. We'll see where we're at. But it would be more for an aftercare process. You know, but still medicated to get rid of that itch. Because now you're itching. You know what I'm saying?
Something like Aquaphor consistency, or maybe the salves with shout out to Crazy Grandma.
Yeah.
Crazy Grandma's. She's going hard with it. She's about to give us a bunch of stuff. She makes salves, snag mixes. Like she just hooked it up with a hair regrowth. Like yeah. So I gotta test it out back here. Be a personal testament to her product. But she's got family members who have been using it who were completely bald and have 4 inches of hair now 6 months later.
Wow.
You know, just from using that.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's a crazy grandma.
Yeah, no, because shout out to Crazy Grandma for real. We'll have to send her this link.
Word. Yo, that's hella dope to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the entrepreneurship is real.
Yeah, you know, we
on many levels.
We're humble enough to know that we can't do everything ourselves to the quality that we want it done.
Yeah.
You know, so we find people who specialize in certain things, and people who share that same mentality of, if I'm gonna put something out, it's gotta be quality.
And it's amazing how that parallels like the conversation we had about how we look at our art and music and everything.
Yeah.
It's about the quality. It's not about quantity.
Slap
it's not
packs.
about, you know.
You know, shout out to the slap packs.
Yeah, shout out to the slap packs.
Slap pack.
Up to
The
volume
slap
3.
packs. We got stickers, pins. We got 420. What is that? Like glitter? Like 420 glitter?
It's canifetti.
Canifetti.
Nickel bag of canifetti.
Canifetti. And it even includes a 1 fuck to give in there. It's a coin where you can give it out. You can find these at the Green Out Sesh on March 29th.
Yeah, the pen is sick too. The fuck off university pen.
Yeah. No, these are dope.
Yo, hold on a second. Let me make sure we're gonna have some battery over here.
Yeah, phone died like 10 minutes ago.
Now we going.
But I did want to try.
Oh shit. Yeah, let me shake one up for you. I like your phone, right?
I appreciate it. Yo, it's almost St. Patty's Day too.
Yeah.
So shout out to the drunks out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to do
I'm trying to tie ends, stoners and drunks together.
Yeah.
Fucking let's unite.
Why, dude, you just want people puking on the streets.
That's what you want to fix them, you know what I mean? There's
No, bro.
nothing better to fix your hangover than a fat one.
The hangover, but not the
And
night
then
of.
Yeah, I'll be doing live art during parade tomorrow downtown.
Okay.
I'll be downtown at 662. I was gonna be out front, but the way it sounds like the wind's gonna be out, probably be in the front window.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
But yeah, so I'll be right on the path of the parade doing live art.
What are you doing if you don't mind me asking?
I'm not 100% either. I'm gonna work on this piece I've been working on for a while, which is if you know comic books at all, it's an Incredible Hulk villain named Maestro, which is old Incredible Hulk. Otherwise, I've got this leprechaun I've been working on for a while that fits particular, but it's one of those days. It's like I'm just kind of doing it because like I started it one other St. Patrick's Day, and then another St. Patrick's Day. I added more to it, and then like I really don't know what I want to do with this when I'm done.
Yeah. Shout out to our sponsor, those Munchies. You know what I'm saying? We got some candy for y'all.
Let's
Oh, yeah,
go.
appreciate it, bro.
These are not infused,
Okay.
but they will be real soon.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
But they're about to be.
Yeah,
about to be.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to those Munchies. Joe, this is for you, my brother.
Oh, yeah.
And
I like the label of the
Yeah.
packaging. It's real nice.
yeah, man, we're also, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna incorporate the infused. There's peach rings,
Oh, dude.
the South Punch straws. What do you think?
Very good.
Yeah?
Very good. Yeah.
Fire,
Oh, yeah.
fire.
See how I didn't go back in the bag? You know what I'm saying? These are private property.
Y'all got Skittles?
Yeah, Skittles, bro. My favorite, by the way, of all the enchilado candy,
Yeah?
Skittles, man.
Yeah.
Crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, spicy crack.
Yeah,
is what you call
spicy
it.
crack, bro. Yeah.
Skittles,
That's how you know you're from Rockford.
The crack is spicy.
Ball, bro.
he said, cause you combine both.
Right.
Yeah, those were
No function.
Yeah, that was really good. We'll put that in the bowl with some chamoy later.
Wow.
Or go to sleep after
The South Punch
that.
straws, the peach rings.
Yeah, hit us up if you want to get those infused, bro.
Yeah,
Might be able to work some out.
Yeah, we definitely gonna work something out. You know? The stars align,
Hell yeah.
you know? Hell yeah.
I also brought you a little roll-on tincture here
Yo, it's
for pain relief, so.
it's like my birthday today,
Yo.
Yo, this
Friday.
is Friday.
So I left space in there. You can pop the top off of it, the roller aspect,
Yeah.
and you can put essential oils in there. So
Oh,
whatever smell you want it to smell like, I leave that up to you guys to decide. Otherwise, I gotta have like 10 different SKUs of different essential oils for the same product.
yo, you know what? And do you guys have like a shop or anything?
So we're actually really active in ACS Plus Dispensary here in Rockford
Okay.
and also at Dispensary Doc. So shout out to both those locations.
Yo, whoever's watching us right now and gonna be watching this later on, go out and support both Boston Buds, man. Stop playing. Don't cheat yourself and treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go out and support Boston Buds, man.
Who else has chamoy in town?
You
I wanna
know?
who else
Yeah.
got chamoy in town, bro?
Infused show.
I'm
The
tired
infused
of
chamoy, you know what I'm saying?
it.
Go out and show some love. Get the infused chamoy. Put it on your beers. You know
The
what I'm
beer,
saying?
and the fruit,
Anything on
you
the
know.
fruit.
Hopefully
Yeah.
soon they'll be able to get the candies too.
And oh yeah, for sure gonna get the candy too. And y'all gonna get some chamoy too. You know what I'm saying? Cause there's enough for everyone out here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, we can help you get into that shop too. He stocks stuff that's not infused too. So
Yeah.
if you just want to get your candy in there, we can hook it up.
No, I appreciate the love, fellas,
Of
cause
course.
y'all been blessing me.
That's what we do. You know, We
That's
show love
fine.
and you know, because that's the culture that I feel like's been missing. You know,
Yes.
if I had my way, this planet would be free.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I try to do the best I can to get as close to that as we can.
Yeah. How many vendors you guys have for March 29th?
Including food or just
Yeah, just everyone in total, because
probably close to 30.
it's gonna be a huge
Mhm.
event.
Yeah, it's big.
And this is the first one you guys do out here in Rockford?
Yep.
All right, so look, no pressure. We're gonna have to,
We're gonna have that pressure.
everyone's gonna have to come out, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's gonna have to come out. Chris Geebus Artwork,
It's smoke friendly too.
Boston
You smoke
Buds.
inside. We're gonna have the 90 what Caprice?
96.
96 Caprice.
Caprice Classic for the hot box session.
Classic.
We're going in there, we're gonna blast you with
With the
that,
Moonrock Matt. Shout out to Moonrock
shout
Matt.
out to Moonrock Matt.
He's gonna be blasting off at the end of the night. If you don't know who that is, he comes in a spacesuit and he's gonna have a leaf blower basically that's rigged up to burn a quarter pound, half a pound of bud, and it just smokes the whole motherfucker out.
That's
So
Yeah,
we're gonna have to open up that back garage at the end to ventilate.
yeah.
But throughout the night, he's gonna be doing the hotbox sessions in the Caprice, and then we're gonna set up a 5x5 grow tent as well. It's gonna be one of the competitions, last man standing. Last man standing, he's just gonna be blowing it into the grow tent. Whoever's the last one to come out wins.
Right, at this point, I'm already comatose, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just consider me like, that's it, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know, at the small events that we hosted here in Rockford before, we've hosted like one or two over at Dispensary Dock, and every time the room gets real quiet about 30, 45 minutes in. The whole place gets quiet. We gotta turn the music on, do something. Everybody gets stoned.
Yo, I ain't walk out on y'all, right? I just came out here to check the comments real quick, see if anyone is out here. We got 3 people tuned in.
Shout out 3.
Hey, yeah, shout out.
Let's state your names. State your names. We got 4 people tuned in. Shout out to the 4 people tuned in.
Here, hold on, let me get my phone up. We get 5 real
Oh
quick.
yeah, it's all locked.
As soon as they start hearing about everything we just mentioned, they'll watch how many views that video.
Right.
The moment is like, free? What? Free?
Yeah, exactly. It's
And
free
that's
entry.
that's one of the things I'd let everybody know right off the bat too, because again, so many of these shows are, you know, $20 to get in, $10 to get in,
Yeah.
and, you know, and especially if you're not trying to break the bank to go have a good time every time, like, or if you know, if you're gonna spend money, spend it with the people that are there to have a good time with you.
Mhm.
That's
part
true.
of that.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the main thing we wanted to keep consistent about these events is have it be free entry.
Yeah.
The vendors, we're trying to keep the vendor fees really low. We're not trying to make money off of these events. If we're gonna make money, we'll make money at our table. But we'll make money at our table next to the other 30 tables. You know what I mean?
It's creating a movement.
Yeah, it's not about making money. It's about the experience and just making sure that everyone has a seat at the table.
Yeah, that's hella dope, man. Shout out to all 3 of y'all, you know what I'm saying, for putting this together. Talk to us a little bit of as far as like what the process is, like what are some of the trials and tribulations you guys have gone through working your way to putting this event together, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I mean, it really is just like a cumulative thing. Like all the work we've been putting in for the past year, going to these events. You know, we make hours to get into the city. Like we're on the lake, and we're just in some random garage in the middle of nowhere, popping up with 20 other vendors. You know, underground shit. So like making those connections and putting in that time is really how we've been able to establish these relationships with the vendors that we have coming out. I mean, it's always the hardest thing I think has been getting the word out there about our brand and just who we are. so things like this are a huge help. Just spreading the word. The events are really. I think the events are really gonna like take off locally at least because no one locally. Most of our regulars come from the city.
Okay.
At this point, so like I would love to be able to have people local to Rockford know who we are.
That's where I come in as a benefit because I'm old and I grew up here, so so I know everybody. So that's what I think helps is being able to get the word out to these guys because, like I said, like they're legit. Like their product is legit.
You guys connected with the right guy.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, when I first touched down out here, also I had already heard a lot about Chris Geebus before I actually met him. You know what I'm saying? So
he's a local legend, man.
Yeah, man, that's actually what I told him. I'm like, man, you a living legend, bro. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's dope, you know what I'm saying? And there's always real, recognized real, you know? So
yeah, like, honestly, when I first hit him up, I wasn't even sure if he was going to respond. like that's why I was like, damn, this guy, he might not even fuck with us.
Yeah, he might not have the time of day.
Yeah.
Probably got hella messages on his.
I have become really picky lately about like who I work with and everything, just because of I've been doing this road thing and event thing and art thing for so long.
Yeah.
That it's hard to find a good team that has longevity. And when you recognize, and when I started popping up at the events and everything being, like I said, being consistently good all the time, it was like, all right. And then we got to talking, and the more I started learning about his scenario, I was like, all right, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, and March 29th is going down.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? The Green Out Sesh, if you guys have not heard or tuned in, caught it on any kind of social media, let's give the people the social medias, where can they catch y'all?
On Instagram, you can catch us at JBossGenetics. That's my personal Instagram account. Otherwise on Facebook, Justin Boston Jr. I got the same name as my dad, so make sure you add the junior. But I post all of our events that we are at locally. We did start a group chat on Facebook as well for this event specifically. So we've been trying to invite as many people as possible to join that group. And El Miclata, right?
El Micla. That's how you can find me on Instagram. El Micla.
Okay.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have Chris Geebus 1 on everything. That's what I got. So.
Yeah.
Well, it's obscure enough to where I don't have to fight for that name. I've had different names for things I've done in the past where you're having to scramble to get the Facebook name first, or or change it. Mine's gonna be this, or Chris Geebus. I was like, damn, really Chris Geebus 1? Nobody. Cool.
Yeah, we had our Instagram shut down, like 3 or 4 times?
Yeah.
We set up, we would get shut down, we set up a new one. And Instagram just started honestly targeting our company for whatever reason, man. It was weird. Because we had our team members start up an Instagram for us with her personal email that she's had for years.
Okay.
No association to our business whatsoever.
Yeah.
And she didn't even have the Instagram name as the same Boston's Buds and anything like that, and it still flagged her, and it was like, you're creating fake Instagram accounts or something with fake emails that you just started. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? At this point, don't even worry about it. I got my private page, and then we'll just go from there.
I feel like they're definitely targeting anything that starts a brand type spiel because they want you to pay for it. They want you to buy that blue check. They want you to buy their advertising. And if you're not going to do that, they will not. That's why anymore, I put out this one reel at Christmas time, and I made it look like a commercial just because it was funny to me.
Yeah.
I wasn't selling anything. It was just a reel of my stuff. And it, nobody's seen it. And then I put out a different reel that was just a normal, but everybody's seen that one. And I was like, all right. So I made that look too much like a commercial. And so they thought I was trying to
sell something.
So that's why you can't put pricing on, anything on that stuff now. It's like those are the code words to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna bury this.
Yeah, no, even on my Facebook, it was getting flagged for a minute. And then I blocked a few people who I thought might be a little sus. And I haven't gotten flagged since. I blocked those people. So I was like, all right, maybe I got them. Maybe I got them.
Onto something.
But ever since, I've been putting little emojis or whatever over the top of our logo when I share it on Facebook. No one else has had any issues, but I just wanted to be safe because I got like 3 warnings at this point. I just want to keep being able to share it.
Yeah, because I've shared it like a couple of times and I don't get flagged, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, someone must have been. Someone had reported it for affiliating with a dangerous person or something like that.
Oh yeah, danger. Yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah,
That's
that's
like
so
a dangerous. What the hell?
I was like, are you coming at Smokey the Bandit sideways like that? Because it was on that post with Smokey the Bandit.
Oh,
And I was like, that don't even make no sense.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are reaching here.
Yeah. Yo, people can't live nowadays and shit.
Well, I mean, that is one thing we have encountered a lot of is that there will be
Yeah.
people out here who want to do what we're doing. And then when we, we'll see that they're either unauthentic or they do something that, is kind of like wrong morally in our eyes.
Yeah.
And so we don't fuck with them anymore. And then they start reporting our stuff and creating. We've had people create.
Wow.
I know specifically of one person who's created 4 other Instagram accounts just to like ban our shit.
Damn.
just to be able to report it from 4 different accounts and then
Hey, shit, yeah. It tells me you guys are doing something right. You know what I
right.
mean?
That's the way we try to look at it. Is if we've got people acting like that, we're doing something right.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, who else got Buddy the Budtender?
For real, we got Buddy the Budtender. He's got the mothership up top.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's our new product we're gonna be launching there. So it's got over 8 grams of flour, half a gram of hash. Is rolled in distillate, probably like half a gram of distillate, how much is on there, and then rolled in keef as well. So we're calling it the mothership. It's got a 3D printed base there to make it look like an actual rocket ship. Everything's custom about it. We're collaborating with Vibes Papers for the cones on there, and then shout out to Vibes for real. And we got a logo for or a sticker for the outside incoming. It'll have a nice viewing window on there. This is a big collaboration with Moonrock Matt, who I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be a big, like a spacesuit guy, and his visor is going to be the window to view into there.
Oh, that's
it's going to be super cool.
Yeah.
That's fire. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to retail those for what, $40-$50, somewhere around there?
We're playing with that.
Yeah, we're going to play around with
Yeah.
figure out where we're at once we get everything finalized. But
When do you guys have more or less a time frame when can the people expect them? Or
March 29th.
March 29th?
March 29th, we're going to premiere the product at the Green Out Sesh.
Yeah.
Buddy the Budtender, he's going to have a whole bunch of them standing up on there, all logoed out and everything.
You guys gonna have enough for all the people? Because everyone's gonna want one of them.
I know I want one now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we better smoke that one after.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's we'll definitely have to make sure our team gets on that.
Yeah, because it takes a little process to get to that final.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Our biggest thing we've been dealing with is the base. We got to make sure that base gets packed nice and tight. So otherwise, when you're smoking it, it goes limp. There's too much weight to it,
It's gonna be like, what I picture? That is supposed to be. It's a spaceship, right? Like
Yeah,
Yeah, like we're calling it a mothership, yeah.
Mothership.
Yeah.
And we will have another product launching that's called a rocket ship.
yeah.
The rocket ship is going to be very similar to our product that we've got launching. We've got 3 new products launching: mothership, rocket ship, and the TNT.
Okay.
So it's a stick of dynamite basically, and it's going to come in a red tube with like a TNT on the side of the logo and everything, and sticking out the top of the tube is going to be hemp wick. So we're going to have it set up so the hemp wick is
Sticking out the top.
So you use that to light the joint, and it's going to have a half a gram of either hash, rosin, or shatter inside of it. But yeah, the rocket ship is going to be a very similar product, but in that packaging, so we're going to get it'll just be a little smaller, a little bit more affordable for people who don't want to spend $50 on a joint.
Oh, true.
You know.
Got you. Okay. Hell yeah.
See, and that's just a testament right there to like the level of where these guys go to, because you're not, people that are master, they're just dropping things in big tumbler rollers and
Yeah.
rushing them out the door, and half the time they're nothing even in the middle of a big old gap. You know, you can't skimp on that.
Yeah, exactly.
No, and these fit over 5 grams, and these 3 gram. It says 3 grams, we'll fit 5 in there. The Callies, you could fit 8.3 in there, specifically.
Yeah, nah, that's hella dope. And then what else we got? What's the third product? You said there's 3?
Oh yeah, so I mean, the stick of dynamite was the other one.
Oh yeah.
We didn't bring the prototype.
Yeah, so we didn't bring
That's
prototype.
crazy. I'm gonna want one of those.
Yeah, they're fun. They're fun.
That's,
And that's collaboration with Mr. Weeds.
Yeah.
So Mr. Weeds, shout out to Mr.
Shout out to
Weeds.
Mr. Weeds, bro. These guys are on a whole nother level. Bro.
Yeah. Tell them about Mr. Weeds, bro.
So Mr. Weeds is they have this on tap like bud. Essentially, they developed this machine on their own. Like they engineered it, and it's like it looks just like a tap, like a beer tapper.
Okay.
But it's basically like a cart back there, and it hits. So he shoots it right into your cup, and you take the hit out of the straw, like a regular plastic. Like any drink.
Shit.
And it seals it in there. So
Seals
like,
it in there, yeah.
And also it's kind of like a twist on like an updated like old school volcano like they used to kind of do.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
dope. That's,
Also,
yeah,
And it's like live, so and at the
Where are
event,
these guys?
Huh?
Where are they? Where can we go
Around the
check them
city.
out?
they're out in Chicago.
oh, you can meet us at Mr. CBD. Shout out to Mr.
Shout out to
CBD.
Mr. CBD Chicago.
And the Honeycomb
Oh.
Hideout. So we go there
Right.
every Wednesday. We'll be there.
Yeah.
And Mr. Weeds is there with us every Wednesday. Any day of the week, honestly, though, you can stop by the Honeycomb Hideout, and Mr. Weeds has a permanent setup in there on tap. You can get unlimited refills for $20.
Unlimited.
Unlimited. As long as you're there, you keep going back, fill up your cup. $20.
That's crazy. That's hella dope.
Yeah.
Yep, it's what, like an hour 10 minutes here
Yeah.
from Rockford?
It's not all the way. It's like out in like
Addison.
Addison.
Addison,
Okay.
Illinois. There are a couple different locations called like the Honeycomb something, but it's in Addison, Illinois. The Honeycomb Hideout.
That's crazy. That sounds hella dope. I'm sure there's like some kind of video, right? Someone.
Oh yeah, he posts videos all the time.
I gotta check that. Shit sounds like
Yeah.
that's how you
really.
can find him on Instagram, Mr. CBD.
Yeah.
Chicago.
I'm gonna check them out before you know.
Definitely. It's
before
good
next
people.
summer.
You know, he lets us set up there every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Right next to Wetta's Trippy Treats and Mr. Weeds. Shout out to Bonsai Bakery. Bonsai Bakery is always like,
Bakery.
they're gonna be coming through for the event. Nobody's seen anything like them before.
Dude, Bonsai Bakery is like the name. They're bonsai plants for your home. So they are selling, these guys are at a whole nother level, bro. They're selling the whole kit. You
Okay.
can buy this kit, take it home, grow your own bonsai plant.
So they do auto flowering plants that are they've bred them specifically to stay small.
Okay.
So when you grow your bonsai plant, it's never gonna get 4 feet wide and 3 feet tall. You know, you just need a little light, and then they give you a kit to where you can bend it and bonsai your plant throughout its whole life cycle.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
super dope.
And you can actually buy pre bonsai plants from them. They've got like the copper wire wrapped around them and like make them look super boutique. Yeah,
What?
yeah, incredible.
And they're gonna be.
They're gonna be at the event. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We got hella
Yeah.
boutique companies like that just are
Wow,
very
that sounds
niche.
hella
Yeah.
dope.
Like you'll be ready to, you can start from the kit or you'll just have the plant ready to take home, put it in your
Yep.
counter, ready to go.
Wow, that's
Yeah, we're
hella
actually
dope.
gonna be working with them soon to try to come out with so we've got our CBG that's really nice and medicinal and everything. So we're gonna work with them to try to product to where, you know, we could be a Boston's Buzz Bonsai Bakery. Grow
Wow.
kit.
Oh, that's hella crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, I had never heard of anything like that.
Yeah, no, a lot of these companies, they surprise us, and those ones that surprise us were like, hey, come fuck with us, bro. Like, that's crazy. I ain't never seen anything like that.
Yeah, that's hella dope. And I'm sure you never heard of a slap pack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, the
Slap
slap pack, bro.
That's it, yo. Honestly, I'm like hella inspired by everything that I've been hearing tonight. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
why I'm really like not sure Red Rocker's ready for this. It's gonna be something they
They
haven't
better
seen.
be ready.
They haven't seen it before.
Jump in the deep end, man.
They're gonna get to this, and it's gonna be the expectation.
ready or not?
Bar's gonna be set.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about this event. Like
Ready or
it's
not, here it comes, because March 29th is
And we're gonna
around
be
the
doing it
corner.
every 2 weeks. We're already planning for April 12th. So stay tuned. Sneak peek right now. You heard it from us first, April 12th.
Mm-hmm.
And we're collaborating with Half Baked Bar for that event. So
Shout
April
out to
12th,
Half Baked
over at
Bar.
Half Baked Bar. They got arcades, slots, a bar.
They got the karaoke on Wednesdays that I've been meaning to hit up. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to hit it.
Yeah, they're actually hosting an event the day before our event, so the 28th. Anyone here in Rockford, make sure to pop out to Half Baked Bar and Grill. They've got Goomba. Goomba's gonna be coming out again. He's a really good DJ from out in the city, so he does like EDM and stuff like that. Super dope guy. He brings his crew with them. They're all great.
Yeah.
Make sure to pop out for sure.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
We got back-to-back events.
I got 5 murals inside Half Baked too, so check it.
Yeah, most of the artwork in there is Chris.
Very respectfully, what's the term that people use these days? Like not trying to brag type of shit. What's
Low key.
I don't know. There be so many new terms for a lot of different
And there's
shit.
new terms all around the U.S.
Like,
you know
you know what I'm
where
saying?
you come from. East Coast, West Coast.
You know what I'm saying? If you guys are not familiar, Chris Geebus, 5 murals and Half Baked Bar. Not only the bar, but also over here, West Side Smokes.
Oh yeah, I got stuff everywhere. You know, Rico's got the big one in West Side Smokes. I had a bunch of art inside West Side Smokes as well. I'm working on one inside of a smoke shop currently. Just getting ready to open. There'll be a new one popping up here real soon. So once they're ready and everything, I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think at the end of March they're going to be close to announcing everything and getting ready to start on a bunch of stuff.
That's hella fire.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Yeah, that inside there is on another level. Like I've never done anything this big before, so like it's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for it.
That's hella fire.
You said that's at West Side Smokes?
No, this is it's a new one that's gonna be opening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Secret location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
I've already been bringing you guys up, so like there's definitely
Okay, man.
those guys are gonna be they're gonna be out there at the event.
Oh shit, hell yeah.
But it's not part of West Side Smokes, right? Like
No.
it's a different shop.
Yeah, it's different. I've worked with West Side Smokes, and Rico actually put me in touch with West Side Smokes and everything a while back.
Oh, cool.
So I've worked with them. I've done work for them. I made their shirts for them. I had artwork up in there.
Yeah,
But
hell yeah.
he respectfully, he's the one that did the mural inside there, but did their logo. And
Oh,
everything.
Yo, shout out to Rico Alvarado. Hell yeah.
That's my guy, man.
Yeah. He's always spoken highly of you, so that's dope too. That the respect is there. Yeah, shout out to Rico Alvarado. And yo, honestly, I'm hella excited for March 29th, man. This Sunday is gonna be, and like you guys said, not only is it free, but there's gonna be something for everyone, right? Like it's not just gonna be. I mean, let alone it's free, you just go there and just chill out, you know what I'm saying? What more you want? Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, but there's gonna be something for everyone, right? There's gonna be different activities, right? There's gonna be games, raffles. There's gonna be hot box.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could pull up some I wanted to bring the printed out flyers, but I guess we already handed them all out.
I had the craziest thing happen last week. I was working on that Johnny Bravo mural that I posted.
Yeah.
And I went to go do some touch-ups, and I seen the flyer on the floor, and I thought I dropped it. And I fell on one of my things. I picked it up. I'm like, oh man, I'm leaving garbage around their house. I tried to, and they're like, oh, you want to go to that? And I was like, what? And they're like, oh yeah, I got this flyer from my uncle. It's a super dope thing. Da da da. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's my event.
Did you not read it?
That's my logo. Oh damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I know what's getting out there because I was out in South Beloit where that
Oh, wow.
happened at, so
Yo, respectful to
yeah,
all the
that one got me. I was like, oh, I don't know. I was feeling bad for a minute because I thought I left it there from like 3 days before.
Oh, no.
When I did it, I'm like, oh man, it's their kid's nursery, and here I am leaving. Like, oh.
That's funny. That's how you know the word's getting out for sure.
Oh, we got the first 25 people are going to get a free pre-roll. So make sure you're in the first 25 to get there.
What time doors open? At 5, right?
5.
Yeah. Doors open at 5 p.m.
What is it, 5 to 11? 5,
Yeah,
5 p.m. to 11 p.m.?
We're going to have a dab bar as well.
Mm.
So I'll take some dabs. We're going to have a rock, paper, scissors tournament. That's going to be one of the contests there. It's just straight up rock, paper, scissors. Let's go tournament style, whiteboard and everything. We'll have that boutique joint rolling competition. That's gonna be one of the first ones we do. I'm really excited to see what people come up with for that one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was super happy when you said you wanted to do that one because I've been wanting to do that for a long time, and I actually tried launching that years ago,
Yeah.
and Facebook and Instagram like shut me down so damn fast at that time, especially wasn't even legal in Illinois yet. So it was like man, I couldn't. When I opened my bar, I had a bar out in the way for a little while, and when I went to open it, like it still wouldn't let me take out ads, and it was like 5 years later. Like I still couldn't make ads or anything because it banned me from all of that from that page, and I was like, oh Jesus.
What's a piece of advice you guys would give to someone that's trying to start, you know what I'm saying? Similar business to the business that you guys have created.
So like in the hemp industry specifically? Advice? Figure out how to stand out. You gotta separate yourself.
Okay.
You gotta have things about you that no one else can associate with anyone else. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know, different things about us. We collab a lot of stuff we get from people are like, damn, I can't believe you collaborate with so many different companies.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why not? Like, if you think you're gonna get through and really make it by yourself, you're mistaken. You need to surround yourself with people of the same mindset that are willing to put in that work for their own companies, and collaboratively, you're all gonna make it.
Yeah. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, it's like it's serious work, man.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle, and
Yeah.
it's like it demands everything and everything you got. So if you're not willing to put that on the table, then don't even look this way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's serious. A lot of people associate like hemp and all that with like a lot of partying or stoner type stuff, and that's fun, yeah, but it's serious.
Yeah,
serious.
It's hard work. It's hard work in the
Hard work.
field
It's field work,
to
bro.
get to this point,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I imagine too, because I feel like one of the hard things you guys deal with as well is like you can get a lot of people that throw money at advertising and brag and boast and whatever, but like the product has to be able to speak for itself as well. And a lot of people I think skip past that aspect, and you guys being hands-on, and then as well like the concept of like everybody at the top collaborates, they don't compete.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's been like one of the toughest moments that you guys can reflect on to say like that's been like the fucking roughest, you know what I'm saying? That stands out of all when you guys are like in the field or something.
It's gotta be that last season, man. Like doing it for ourselves for the first time.
Yeah.
We were out there, like I was mentioning earlier, we were out there with the 12-inch auger, just manhandling the ground basically and getting our asses whooped. Having to put 1,000 plants in the ground, you gotta dig 1,000 holes. you gotta fill 1,000 holes. You gotta go through and you gotta trellis 1,000 holes. You gotta make sure those plants are supported. You gotta make sure those plants are watered. You gotta account for water distribution. Yeah, it's just us basically. My dad helped a little bit, and my dad's best friend as well.
How long does something like that take?
It's a whole season, man. I mean, at least you can section it into a season.
Yeah. And you guys are what? Like how much? Because you guys have a regular job, I'm assuming, no? Or like
This is it, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so
bathroom, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I gotta go, bro.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of preparing. Like, it's so much work that you forget what you're doing.
No, for
Like
sure.
you're so stuck on, like earlier we were talking about how we're on the last hurdle of figuring out irrigation for this season. So you get so stuck into irrigation. You go online and you read. And you know what I'm saying? Like because we've all done research online, right? And it's like pieced out, right? You don't get everything from one source. It wouldn't be awesome. Right now, we gotta go to like 6 different sources, 7, 8, whatever it takes, right? And then you piece it together. Like, okay, I take this one from that one, take this, that. So you become like a master of fucking plumbing and irrigation. And I'm not trying to do any of that shit. You know what I mean? But you have to. Like for a second there, you forget. Like, am I a plumber now? Like,
But I think kind of like what you were saying before with people think it's all partying and all glamour. Most people don't really think it's a legitimate farming job. Farming is known as one of the hardest jobs in the country to do as far as constant toil and backbreaking work, and that's literally what you guys got to do.
Yeah.
And I mean, I commend you guys to do all that. Like that's wild. I have terrible growing anything experience. I can't keep a plant alive for 10 minutes. I swear. So I can't imagine that amount of just constant
attention to 1,000 plants as opposed to one. Yeah. No, it's intense, and it's something that we also take pride in. When we were talking about this event on the 29th, I'm like, man, we're at the beginning, right? We're at the drawing board, and we're like, what are we gonna do for this event? We knew we wanted to do it. What are we gonna do, right? So in that conversation, I was like, man, we gotta start representing the Midwest, man. This is it. We are representing the Midwest, and whatever we do, we're gonna represent it. And one point that I feel doesn't get, glamour is farming out here in the Midwest. It's the farming backbone of America, bro. This is it. And not only that, everything, gets grown here, gets distributed. Boom. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Sure. You know what I mean? So and what we do is a big deal because we farm this stuff from seed to plant to edible, everything goes through us.
Do the extractions.
Yeah.
The work don't stop.
No. So, and
I've done just outside events before, so I can't imagine through storm season and crap like that you guys have to deal with. You know what I mean? I've done some outside work and dealt with crap, so I can just man.
Yeah, that's the importance of trellising. It's if you don't make sure your plants are supported, you'll watch a beautiful plant gonna produce 2 pounds, and I've seen it happen, and it'll just be flattened on the ground one morning, man. Just a strong wind took the whole thing down, and now that whole plant's it's very sad. It's very sad to see.
Hurting over there.
Because it's not even done yet. You know what I mean? And you
That's crazy, man. When are you guys basically heading out into the fields?
Yeah, man, it's gonna start the day after Mother's Day is a pretty good rule of thumb. We're gonna double check the weather and everything and make sure we don't have any frost right away or nothing. Because the plants, they can handle a little bit of a frost once, as long as the weather gets back up to temp.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't want to be putting babies out and then the next day have a frost. So yeah, I mean, what is that? May 12th?
we were talking about.
Yeah, we rented the tractor from May 12th for that whole week, 7 days, man.
A whole 7 days straight?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not sure. You know, we want to make sure we got enough time with it. Luckily, the field's already going to be turned over. We're just going to use that tractor. We're buying attachments for a trencher and just going to do rows this season. We're gonna save our backs this year.
Yeah.
The phones will be off and the tractor will be on.
Yeah, the phone's got to be on for the speakers, right?
Right.
Music out there. Yeah.
We should do like Boston Bud special type of thing where we
Document the
inside
planting.
Boston Buds, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely, that'd be really
Joe
cool.
and I, we in there like swimwear,
let's go.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, you go set,
like,
and
it's gonna
it's
be awesome.
film for you.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, we went out to the field once already and just kind of like stood out in the middle of the field and took it all in. And it's like, man,
Beautiful.
I feel
Mhm.
dreams
Proper
real
life.
straight up. That's all that was in my head is just field of dreams, man. If you grow it, they will come.
That's fire. That's fire. Joe, there's drinks in there if you want. You can help yourself, bro. Yeah, feel free. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's got the
you
good
guys,
bro.
yeah. You guys straight? You guys?
Yeah, chilling.
No? I know. But yeah, bro. I'm honestly like I'm at a loss for words with how much entrepreneurship I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
I'm Dean.
hella inspiring. Hell yeah, because Chris is right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you guys are the real deal. Basically, like it's not just any type of product that, you know what I'm saying? Exactly what Chris was saying. There's quality behind it, and that's hella dope. You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes me feel more comfortable actually, like smoking it. You know what I'm saying? Like smoking it. You hear me? I'm bugging out.
Yeah.
We're about to be smoking. We got
Like-
that bag.
using yeah, I'm gonna need a lotion. I'm gonna need.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna have
all
to
of that.
get hooked all the way up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a look at the catalog. Like I'm gonna have to see. You know.
We got our website, so
Yeah,
Site.
so that's bostonsbuzz.com.
There you go.
www.bostonsbuzz.com.
Hell yeah. Any plans? You guys got merch? Like merch, or is that in the works? Or
Our first set of merch are gonna be dropping on the 29th.
29th, man. See
And
people
Chris
looking
actually
around.
designed the t-shirt here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And after that, we'll probably start to consistently supply shirts, like Jorge's on the front there, with the little logo, and then we got to figure out what we want to do on the back.
Word.
Right now, we just got a big logo on the back, but
Nice.
we might make it a little more.
We get some variations of
Yeah.
Buddy York.
Yeah, definitely.
Buddy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to. Jorge, you were mentioning hats too. Get some
Yeah.
hats going.
Thinking about getting some hats going, some lighters, just getting a lot more focused on that because we kind of slacked on our merch and we had a lot of people ask about it actually.
Yeah.
And we do believe in it too. It's like I think that's also cool.
I'm gonna link you up with Geo Print Shop.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a new print shop company. I'm gonna link you up this way.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That
Thank
whole connection will grow there. And Chris Geebus, what do you got coming out? I know there's a lot.
Yeah, I got the obviously working with these guys now too, so that's super dope.
Yeah.
But then I got on the 18th my Ice Hogs hat drop coming, and then that same night is when I'm gonna drop. I showed you some sneak peek of the merchandise
Yeah.
after the last show,
That's-
so that's when I'm gonna drop that stuff. So
That's right. You said
I
yeah.
got those. I got some clothes that I feel like they're on a different level for sure.
Yes, anyway. All right, well anyway, we'll talk after for sure, you know what I'm saying? I definitely yeah, I think
I'm getting ready to drop I got a meeting on Monday to finalize everything for that, and then I'll drop the flyer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, send it my way whenever it's ready and we'll throw it up, you know. Share it. Hell yeah, March 29th is going down. You know, Buddy the Budtender. No, bartender.
Budtender.
Whoa, Buddy the Budtender. There you go.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's gonna be some merch of buddies too, right? I mean,
What?
so, yo,
Yeah, I
that's
think I
how
can get some stickers and in time for that.
the fact that he got the rolling tray in his hand.
Yeah.
Yo, that's hella dope, man.
And one of the things that inspired the tray concept for me was, I think it was Snoop's Cribs. I walked in and he's got this little butler, I want to say. It's either a maid or a butler statue. And it's just a tray full of like pre-rolls, just sitting there, so every time he walks in, he can just grab one right off the. And I was like, that tray is dope. And then I seen that tray sitting there, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna do this.
That's hella fine. Hella creative.
Yeah, we needed a mascot, man. He's going places. You can see it in his eyes.
Right? Hey, March 29th is going down, the 2025 Green Out Sesh. Everyone come out and show some love, show some support. There's gonna be over 30 vendors, right? 30 plus, 30 plus vendors. It's not just only a free event, It's also you come out and just chill out, you know what I'm saying? Have some fun. It's gonna be performances. There's gonna be like I mentioned before, raffles. There's gonna be the hot box, right? There's gonna be all kind of the first 25 people get the
Free pre-roll, king size.
Pre-roll, the address we're gonna I mean everyone's been seeing that flyer, cut it out like I haven't. That flyer is going around everywhere. So come out and show some love. It's the Kid Strange at Imperio Records and Imperio TV. Chris Geebus Artwork, Boston Buds.
Oh yeah.
It's going down.
It'll be the event that you probably won't remember, but you will never forget.
Oh yeah. And a shameless plug, I also got a single coming out called Johnny Bravo featuring Lucci Bang Bang from Beloit, Wisconsin. So here's a quick shameless plug. Sorry guys.
No, you're good.
I'm really excited about the record. The record is kind of dope to me. The mix has been coming out pretty dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that song is dope.
Yeah.
Everything's dope right here.
So yeah, man, we out here, man. What do you guys think? Should we wrap it up? Should we? Yeah, hell yeah. Yo, it's the Kid Stranger and Perry Records. Chris Geebus Artwork, Boston Buds, and we out. Peace.
Peace.